sosioekonomi masyarakat Indian Muslim. Untuk menyokong usaha membuka cawangan Ar Rahnu yang pertama ini, saya bagi pihak kerajaan memberi peruntukan sebanyak 1 juta kepada KopKimma untuk membolehkan cawangan ini menjadi kenyataan.
Datuk Nizam, the chairman of Koperasi Kimma, and Encik Amir, the CEO of Koperasi Kimma, thank you very much for joining us on Hello Malaysia. Well, congratulations. Firstly, you've done very well. 1 million has been allotted or allocated to Koperasi Kimma. Now, this is for the first Ar Rahnu branch. Yeah? Now, before we talk about Ar Rahnu, what are your thoughts on the allocation so far? Are you happy with the allocation? Do you think it could have been more?
Yes, of course. We are very thankful to our Prime Minister, Dr. Najib, because that has, the 1 million has helped us a lot. This 1 million has actually started our first Ar Rahnu in the country.
Mm-hmm. And having said that, Encik Amir, what are your thoughts?
I think this is the sign of Prime Minister's support to us, and we're also grateful to Datuk Sri Said Ibrahim Kadir, the President of Kimma, for his guidance and to make this dream to have our first Ar Rahnu outlet in Masjid India a reality. So thank you for that.
We'll start with who is Koperasi Kimma. Now, there's a difference between Kimma and Koperasi Kimma. Now, tell us a little bit about Koperasi Kimma and its inception. When did it come in, and how many projects you've done so far, probably?
Koperasi Kimma, in a short name, is KopKimma.
KopKimma.
And
the cooler name.
Yeah, KopKimma. It is under the umbrella of Kimma, and it was formed in 2011. It's about 5.5 years to 6 years old.
Right.
And the Ar Rahnu is our first business entity, because when we got our 1 million, we promised PM that we are going to start the Ar Rahnu. And besides that, we have a very long list of business plan. And the business plan will only be successful if our Indian Muslim community come forward and become shareholders.
Right. But it's interesting when you talk about the Indian Muslim community, they've always been very entrepreneurial. They've always been very business-like, very business-minded. Aren't they coming forward? Are they coming forward now?
Yes, the community is always together with Kimma, for example, and they acknowledge the presence of Koperasi Kimma, and we have seen more and more people coming in, mostly on the high level entrepreneur. They are pumping in, they are contributing a share, but we would love to have more this opportunity to have share, more widespreads to all over the community.
So I guess that's what you're doing, Dato', going around networking and getting people to understand Koperasi Kimma and its initiatives now. How has your work been since becoming chairman? What is your work like? Is it a very arduous task being the chairman of Koperasi Kimma with a lot of work to do?
Now, you see, this is our commitment, We do it with our heart. It's not for the money or rewards, Now, our aim is to actually get all the Indian Muslims come forward. And not only that, this Koperasi Kimma will go on even without me, But I have been committed, because when I officiated the dinner with PM, I promised PM that the money will be utilized for the Ar Rahnu, you see.
Right.
So I did that, and the 1 million is almost going to finish, you see. So we have to plan for our future financial and all that, and we are doing quite well.
When you say you're doing quite well, I mean, how do you gauge that the Koperasi is doing quite well? How can one gauge?
Now, if you look at Ar Rahnu, Ar Rahnu itself is a money-making business, you see, and we are going on an Islamic way, We don't show that if we are talking about Ar Rahnu, we don't show that we are actually collecting interest. We are more on safekeeping. When someone mortgage their gold, and we keep it for them, and we collect the rental. You see, it is not like the non-Islamic way of pawn shop. So here, not only we are doing mortgage of gold, we also give we have a rental for safekeeping, and we also doing some kind of checking whether the gold is genuine or not. Services, other services involved, and we also have advice to the customers. They can walk in and find out whether the gold is genuine or not. We do all that.
Right.
We have been operating for the last 6 months, I suppose, and during the 6 months we started from zero, and as I said that the money is finishing, and we are arranging for some other financial support, which is and we are also a partner with Bank Rakyat, not forgetting, because the franchise is from Bank Rakyat.
Right. The model is taken off Bank Rakyat.
Yeah, we are using the logo of Bank Rakyat because we have we are under the franchise.
Now, off the airwaves we were talking, and you said a lot of people don't understand what Ar Rahnu is. They think if you're blacklisted, you can't be a part of it. And for those of us who don't know much about Ar Rahnu and who want to be a part of the system, how can we do that without worrying about our old debts or whether we're blacklisted or not?
First of all, I would like to emphasize, Ar Rahnu is not only for Muslims. It is open to everyone.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, even it can be a foreigner as long as you have an identity. So whether you're a Muslim or not,
it's open to everyone.
Open to everyone. But we are using a Sharia concept, just like Bank Islam. They can give loans to anyone. But here we also entertain all customers as long as you got identity, and it must be registered because we don't want to get involved in
right. So there'll be some background checks done to see if there's black money coming in.
No, it's very simple.
It's very simple.
We are not dealing with money. We are dealing with gold.
Gold, yeah.
So we are not going to check whether you are in CITOS or whether you're blacklisted or whether you're a bankrupt. We are not concerned about that. If you're coming with the gold, we will make sure that gold is genuine with your identity, and we give according to the what the price of gold, and we will assess the price of the gold and
the value of the gold,
and we give you a certain percentage how much the customer wants. Sometimes it can be, example, 10,000. The customer doesn't want 10,000. He only wants 50% of the gold, so he can have the 50%.
But the gold will be there in safekeeping.
We have actually we are using all quality of keeping according to the rules and regulation of Bank Rakyat, and we are online with Bank Rakyat. So system, security, everything is compiled with Bank Rakyat's regulation. We are like a bank,
right?
And we also have armed security, armed guard during the time of the person coming in and out. And for your information, like what you said, you didn't even know whether non-Muslims can participate or not. There's another information I would like to share with the public. A lot of people ask me, I'm blacklisted by the bank, so can I participate with Ar Rahnu? Of course you can. Here you're coming with your gold, you're mortgaging, you get the money, and some of the customers might worry, if they don't redeem the gold, at the end of the day, are they going to be blacklisted?
Right.
That's another answer. Now, when you come and don't redeem the gold at the time of 6 months of rental, we call it rental. Now, you can choose not to come, of course, which is a privilege of the customer. What we will do is we will dispose the gold at the price of the current the market
value at that point.
And we will write to the customer or call the customer to come back, collect your remaining money of the amount that let's say we have a rental of that amount, so we will deduct the rental which is due from the customer. Then the balance we will actually return back to the customer.
Right. Now let's get into.
So after that, the customer is not obliged to, or anyway, to pay us, or we will put in the system that the customer did it. It's nothing to do with if we don't.
Right. It's quite straightforward,
Yeah, very
quite
straightforward.
understandable.
Yeah.
Inche Amir, let's get you into the conversation. Let's talk a little bit about the products and services of KopKimma at this point. A little bit more about what Dato has been talking about. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit more about
as
the services.
general, our pledge to our members that we, as part from the Ar Rahnu business, we also want to do industrial. We also want to do development, and also we do trading. And this is part of our plan, and going forwards. But on Ar Rahnu business, as what Dato has mentioned, we started with the franchisor Bank Rakyat as the master franchisor. So we are one of the outlet number 99 from the Bank Rakyat fleet. In there we have general pawn, depends on the qualities of gold. And secondly, we have also do cleaning services, and also we do safekeeping. So some people have assets lying at home, which is quite risky, and they could come to us to keep their gold bars and also assets in terms of gold that they have in our. So we provide them security. We provide them security. We provide them insurance. So rather than you put your gold at home, it is better for you to keep all your assets in this kind of facilities where your investment is really protected. Because you could be a burglar case and you could lose a lot of assets that you have kept for a long time. Those are the services we provide in our Ar Rahnu outlet currently, and all over Malaysia. The Ar Rahnu brand is also very popular, and everybody is aware of that.
Fantastic. Now, with the system, or the Ar Rahnu system that's currently ongoing, and a little something which was brought forward by KopKimma, you said you're running out of money. So now to carry on getting funds, what's going to be done?
You see, when I say running out of money, doesn't mean that we are going to stop.
Broke. No.
Well, broke and all that. So, I mean, the 1 million which is the PM gave is coming to an end.
Right.
So we have to look for the members, where the members are the shareholder. So we must keep on recruiting members. Then only we can be going for the next business.
Right. So this call here is like a drive for membership.
Yes.
Also.
So we are also going forward to invite members to become shareholders. Our shareholder for the beginning of to become a shareholder is only minimum of $500, 500 ringgit Malaysia, and maximum for the member to participate as a shareholder is 20,000 RM. So with this amount, we are welcoming members so you can participate, and it's a long run business. You see? So we are also going into farming, chicken farming, for future plan, and we also got our coffee franchise. We are going to supply to all the coffee outlets, and we are also looking at housing development. We are looking for, like, we are going to some states where we are trying our best to secure some land so that we can build some cooperative houses, where the money can be, profited from that kind of development. You see?
Right.
So we are not only Ar Rahnu, we are also looking for other day to day. We also want to develop this cooperative so that we are looking at the long term.
Interesting, very interesting. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back and talk about coffee. We'll talk about Superbest when we come back. Right.
A themed talk show addressing issues that concern the nation, current affairs, health, women, property, performing arts and culture. Only on Bernama News Channel. Brings you the latest in current affairs, lifestyle and entertainment, as well as one-on-one discussions with fascinating personalities. weekday at 9 a.m. only on Bernama News Channel. Hello Malaysia brings you in-depth interviews and important questions from big names to everyday people. People who have and are making a difference. Join Ar Rahnu every Tuesday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. on Bernama News Channel. Accurate, legitimate, and packed with information. First on site with reports from across the country and around the world. Be in the know through Bernama News Bulletins. Only on Bernama News Channel.
Encik Amir, thank you very much for staying on. Joining us or joining the conversation right now is Encik Faisal. He's the Business Development Manager for Superbest. Welcome into the show, of course. And it's great to have you here because we're going to talk a little bit about coffee. Now, the interesting thing is, okay, Koperasi Kimma talked a lot about Ar Rahnu a while ago. Okay, Dato' Nizam came in and talked about Ar Rahnu. Now we're talking about coffee. You know, this is also a part of the KopKimma's initiative to move forward by dealing with the coffee business. Now, why the coffee business?
There's no special reason. Coffee could be one of the products, but it's more on the product initiative. It's the one of trading business. So we have started with this kind of trading business. We are looking for potential partners that want to collaborate with us and tap into, as you know, Koperasi Kimma members are very well known, you know, mamak stalls.
We can't live without them.
Yeah,
we cannot live without
8,000 mamak stalls around Malaysia. So we feel that we want to tap into this kind of market, and we are very confident about Superbest product. Superbest is also very well known product. Demand in certain markets. They are also present overseas. And we feel that we are working with a right partner to market these kind of products in basically mamak stores nationwide.
In order to make them want the product or to become partners, is there a sort of a product testing? You know, you say, okay, you sample this for a few weeks and see how your customers like this. Do you run programs like that?
Yes, we do, and we can see in the supermarket now and hypermarket also, we will different kind of sampling activity from the old style in doing things. Then you can see our people move around. Then you can even go to market department to serve the customer. Not like while we are waiting for the customer to come to you. So this is the thing that we do. From the beginning itself, we never stop in doing sampling to the customer. We're not much on selling. We do what we call a sampling to create the awareness to the customer that this product is good for you. And if you realize that this year 2016, we tap into the PLFA to be a main sponsor for that. It's not to say that we have money to do that, to sponsor for this kind of activities, but we want to prove to people that if we claim that our product is good for them, good for the heart, then of course, when then we go to the PLFA to be a main sponsor. Then to enter to to be a sponsor for PLFA, we have to do the test with the MOH. Then we have to do anti-doping. So this is the proof that this is the proof that we want to show to the people. If athletes can consume our product and sportsmen also can consume our product, why not you? So this is the thing, what Superbest want to do, what
Right.
Superbest Power want to share with the people.
So the response you've been getting from the market on the ground with the 8,000 mama restaurants and stalls around the country, what has their feedback been?
Okay, this is our very new initiative. We just
Still a baby.
We just come into an agreement. We have sealed an agreement with Superbest to market this product, and then we will start in the future. So today we could inform our members that Superbest is partnering with Koperasi Kimma to market this product. So I can see that it is still at a very much infant stage, but although it's an infant stage, we would like to create initial awareness so that our members, our community members, would support this, because they are aware when they are approached with our Superbest agents, they are aware that okay, yes, Superbest have collaboration with Kimma together today. You know, the session today is like awareness also to our members, our community, and our mama stores nationwide.
Jifisal, now there's a whole long list of products that Superbest has, or rather has, sorry. But we talked about coffee. I also saw goat milk, and I'm kind of confused now. You know, why coffee, goat milk?
Talk about these two products, Superbest Power Coffee and goat milk. People having a coffee in the morning, and then they just consume the coffee to fulfill the breakfast. But Superbest Power, when they consume Superbest Power, that means they take the element, healthy element to their body. And goat milk, as per people at northern side of Malaysia, there is a practice for them to drink goat milk.
Oh, right. It's a practice in the northern part of Malaysia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two things. One is for energy. Then another thing is for baby, they will avoid jaundice. This is the thing that the why in northern is very popular. It's very soluble in northern side.
So
goat milk.
So that's why it is also part of your product line, because you want to cater for the customers in the northern part of Malaysia.
At every level of customers.
So every level, as soon as there's a demographic out there, you want to try to cater for them. So that's how Superbest works. Now, what makes Superbest coffee, or okay, I'll ask the person who's had it before, tried it. What makes Superbest coffee different from the others?
Superbest is an energy drink. It's an energy drink. You know, you drink to boost your energy, and also they have products for different kind of markets. You know, they have also for women, they are also for adult, they are also for kids, and this variety kind of product that make us interest on that. As traders, we feel that with their experience and also their market reach, we will be able to sell this to our clients, and with support of our community.
So now you also want to reach out to Malaysians to become part of Koperasi Kimma.
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
What is your message to Malaysia with regards to Koperasi Kimma and joining Koperasi Kimma?
Okay, and the initiative today was to inform all Kimma members, 500,000 Kimma members nationwide. We want to inform them that the Koperasi is doing well. The Koperasi is doing well. We already have our outlets and Masjid India. We have our chairman, which is very caliber, you know, run together with the president of Kimma, Datuk Seri Said Ibrahim Kadir, and this has given them a confidence. We want to tell them that, you know, this baby and you know is in good hands, and you can trust on us, you can count on us, and membership drive is very key factors of Koperasi Kimma. We need more members to come in to participate, buy shares, so that we can accumulate our capitals. Because in order for us to embark on a new journey and more initiative and products, we definitely need more capitals.
Right.
Of course, we can get capital from the banking, but as a cooperative, the stakeholders is the member. The member will get the dividends at the end of the year, and with capitals, we are able to generate more revenue, to pay more dividends, and without the support from the community, we will not be able to excel far reach.
Of course, we've got the Facebook page and the relevant phone numbers on the screen. We'd like to thank you, Encik Amir. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for your time.
Encik Faisal, all the best to Super Best.
Thank you
and
very
I'm
much.
going to definitely try some of the coffee right
You
after
have to.
this.
Thank you.
Thank you.